Have you ever wondered, what if that simple stretch your cat does when they see you isn't just a stretch? What if it's a secret code, a message so personal and so rare that missing it means you're overlooking the most vulnerable truth your cat has ever tried to share with you? Most cat owners will go their whole lives without realizing it. And once you know, you can't unsee it. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the hidden language behind one of the most underestimated feline gestures. Ignore it, and you could miss your cat's deepest expression of trust. Hey, Paws and Whiskers family, this is where we uncover the heart of your cat's soul. If you've ever caught your cat stretching at the exact moment you walked in, this video will change the way you see them forever. And when you hear today's truth, I want you to tell me, has your cat ever done this for you? Drop your story in the comments. Let's make them a tribute to every cat who's ever loved without words. Sign number 1, the welcome stretch and the look that changes everything. You step into the room, and there they are. Front paws extended, spine arched like a slow-motion wave, maybe a delicate yawn curling out. To most people, it's nothing, just a sleepy stretch. But to your cat, it's a moment of absolute vulnerability. Why? It matters. In feline body language, stretching in your presence is a signal of safety. No cat exposes their belly, elongates their body, or loosens their guard unless they feel protected. The silent smile. This is their unspoken, "I'm glad you're here." The eye contact test. If they glance at you while stretching, just for a heartbeat, it's not just a reflex. It's an emotional check-in. They're asking, do you see me? Are we still connected? How you respond matters. Return the glance, blink slowly, speak gently. That tiny exchange can bond you more deeply than hours of cuddling. When it's not about connection, if they stretch without looking at you or face away, it's likely just physical comfort or territory marking, not an emotional gesture. Stretching in your presence. Trust signal. Eye contact during the stretch. Emotional connection. No eye contact. Likely just physical release. Responding to their glance deepens your bond instantly. Next time. Your cat stretches for you, remember? It's more than posture. It's a whisper only you were meant to hear. So, if a stretch can be a love letter, what does it mean when they follow you to the most private place in your home? Stay with me, because sign number 2 is one of the strangest yet most touching behaviors cats have. And once you hear the truth, you'll never shut the bathroom door on them again. Sign number 2. The bathroom guardian, a silent claim on your most private moments. You close the door, thinking you've earned 2 minutes of peace. But then, scratch, scratch. A paw slides under the door. A soft meow, almost pleading. Or worse, they're already in there, sitting like a royal spectator, watching you as if this, right here, is the most important moment of their entire day. Most people laugh it off. Cats are weird. But what if I told you this isn't random? What if I told you this might be one of the deepest signs of emotional attachment your cat can give you? Not a guard, but a shadow of the heart. Cats aren't like dogs. They don't stand watch to protect you from danger. They linger because they crave emotional proximity. The bathroom bond. It's one of the most private, scent-rich spaces in your home. Closing that door isn't just about privacy. It can feel to your cat like you've shut them out of your shared world. Your most vulnerable time. No phone, no chores, no distractions. To your cat, this is rare. Time when you're fully present. The ritual pull. Cats are creatures of habit. If bathroom visits are part of your daily rhythm, they'll insert themselves into that ritual, not to be nosy, but because they belong in your moments. So when they paw at the door, rub your legs, or sit like a quiet guardian, they're not being odd. They're asking, let me in. Let me share this moment with you. following you into the bathroom, craving emotional proximity. The bathroom's privacy, undivided attention. Cats join your rituals to feel part of your world. Next time it happens, don't shoo them away. Let the silence be shared. It might mean more to your cat than you'll ever know. Sign number 3. The foot licker, a bond. Written in grooming, it's late. You're sprawled on the couch, maybe fresh out of the shower, and then a sandpaper tongue grazes your foot. You flinch. It's ticklish, strange, maybe even a little gross. But here's the thing. What your cat just did is sacred in their world. This isn't about taste. It's about trust. In feline society, grooming is reserved for family. Mothers grooming kittens, bonded cats tending to each other. When your cat licks your skin, they're saying, "You're part of me. My scent is your scent." Allogrooming explained. In the wild, cats groom each other to reinforce trust and unity. You're now in that circle. Your scent matters. Feet, hands, even hair. These carry your strongest scent markers. Licking them is your cat's way of claiming and connecting. Emotional transfer. Grooming is a vulnerable act, offered only to those they consider safe. Licking, social bonding, allo-grooming, strong scent areas, emotional connection points. Grooming is a privilege. Don't take it lightly. So, the next time that rough little tongue makes you squirm, remember, you've just been given a place in their most sacred ritual. But here's where things get even stranger. Because in sign number 4, your cat might show affection in a way that feels like rejection, turning their back on you, and trust me, you'll never see it the same way again. Sign number 3, the foot licker. A bond written in scent, it's called allo-grooming, and in the feline world, it's not casual. It's a ritual of the highest order. Mother cats lick their kittens not only to clean them, but to nurture them, comfort them, and imprint a bond that lasts a lifetime. Adult cats groom one another as a mark of inclusion. So when your cat licks you, you're not just a human they live with. You're family. Why the feet? They're not the cleanest part of you, but they are the most honest. Your feet are scent archives, carrying traces of where you've been, what you've felt, and even your emotional state. Recognition through scent. When your cat licks your feet, they're reading your scent like a living journal, then adding their own entry with a simple message. You're mine, and I'm yours. Emotional timing. If they do it in calm moments, before bed, after a nap, or when you're fully relaxed, that's when their emotional walls are down. That's when it means the most. Allo-grooming, deep trust and inclusion. Feet hold rich scent markers, emotional history in physical form. Calm moment grooming, peak emotional honesty. So the next time that rough little tongue surprises you, don't pull away. You're not just being licked, you're being claimed, welcomed, and loved. It's one of the purest connections a cat will ever offer. Sign number 4, the back turn. When silence speaks louder than affection, you're sitting on the couch. Your cat jumps up, circles once or twice, then turns their back to you. No purring, no rubbing, no eye contact, just stillness. To most people, it feels cold, almost rude. But to a cat, this is the opposite of rejection. In the wild, no animal turns their back to someone they don't trust. It's a risk, exposing their blind side. The silent vow, when your cat does this, they're saying, "I trust you so completely I don't have to watch you." The sleep signal. If they press their back against you while sleeping, it's even stronger. Loyalty, belonging, and safety wrapped into one gesture. Cat love is quiet. Unlike dogs, cats don't wag their tails or smother you in face licks. Their love is symbolic, and this simple turn away is their way of saying, "I can finally relax because you're here." Back turn, brush, ultimate trust, not avoidance. Physical contact while turned away. Loyalty and safety. Cats express affection, symbolically, not theatrically. So the next time your cat sits with their back to you, don't take it personally. Take it as the highest compliment they can give. Because in sign number 5, your cat might just turn an ordinary stretch into a silent conversation. And once you understand it, you'll realize you've been missing half of your cat's love story all along. I don't need to be on guard. That's the silent promise your cat makes when they turn away from you and simply stay. So next time they sit there, back to you, don't feel dismissed, feel chosen. You've earned something priceless in their world, unshakable trust. And what's coming next? One of the rarest gestures your cat will ever give you. So rare, most owners miss it their entire lives. Have you seen any of these trust signals in your own cat? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and your story might just help another cat lover understand their own feline better. Sign number 5, the gift bearer. Love wrapped in instinct. You're at your desk, or maybe stretched out on the couch, when suddenly, plop. A toy mouse lands at your feet. Maybe it's a fuzzy ball, a hair tie, or worse, a freshly caught treasure from outside. Your cat looks up at you, blinks slowly, and then walks away as if the moment speaks for itself. To most, it's odd play or a bid for attention. But in truth, it's ancient. In the wild, cats only share prey with kittens or trusted group members. It's a gesture of inclusion, symbol over substance. Even if it's just a toy, to your cat, it represents a successful hunt, something worth sharing. The delivery matters. Some cats drop it and leave, others wait for your reaction. In both cases, the message is the same. I want you to have this, because you matter to me. Where they leave it counts. At your feet, on your bed. These are vulnerable spaces they trust you with. Gift giving, deep trust, and inclusion in their family. Objects are symbolic, not random. Location of the gift is part of the message. So next time you see that toy, or even something gross, pause. It's not just an object. It's your cat's way of saying, I'm proud to share my world with you. But here's where most owners miss the real mystery. Why do cats choose certain objects to bring you over others? Why a sock instead of a ball? Why a crumpled receipt instead of a toy mouse? In behavior number 8, we'll uncover the secret meaning behind those choices, and it might change the way you see every random thing your cat ever drops at your feet. Sign number 6, the curious tilt. When your cat freezes the world to listen, you're speaking to your cat? Maybe with that slightly higher, softer voice you save just for them, when they suddenly pause. Their head tilts, their eyes lock on yours. It's adorable. It's heart-melting. But it's also something much deeper than a cute reaction. This is your cat at their most attentive, suspending everything else in their world to decode you. And that tiny tilt? It's the moment they're letting you know they're not just hearing you, they're listening. Unlike dogs who tilt their heads often, cats do it sparingly and with purpose. When it happens, it's not just curiosity, it's emotional analysis. Behind that tiny tilt, there's a calculation happening. Your cat is decoding the tone of your voice, the energy in your words, the emotional vibration behind what you're saying, what they're asking. What am I hearing? Is it safe? Is it familiar? Is it important? The physical signs, often paired with eye contact, a raised paw, or a subtle ear twitch, it's your cue that you have their full attention. The deeper, meaning they're not just listening for words. They're mapping your emotions, reading your mood, and deciding how to respond. Rare head tilt. Intense focus and emotional decoding, often paired with stillness, eye contact, or ear movement. A response from you completes the connection loop. And here's the magic. When you respond softly, with a relaxed face, a calm voice, or a slow blink, you close that silent circuit. In that moment, two completely different species pause and somehow understand each other. So next time your cat tilts their head at you, stop. Match their stillness. They're not just being cute. They're asking, "Are we okay?" Say yes, without a single word. Sign, you're 7. The protective sleep. Becoming their safe place, you're lying on the couch, stretched out in bed, maybe just pausing for a break when it happens. Your cat climbs onto your chest, curls into your lap, or presses their back firmly against your side and drifts into sleep. To us, it's cozy, sometimes inconvenient. To them, it's everything. Wild instinct. Sleep is when a cat is most vulnerable, eyes closed, muscles relaxed, unable to defend themselves. The trust factor. Choosing to sleep, on you or against you, is a declaration. You are my safe place. The back-facing truth. If they sleep with their back to you, it's not disinterest. It's emotional surrender. They don't need to watch you. They already know they're safe. Nightly rituals. Many cats choose your legs, chest, or pillow for a reason. You're the heartbeat they trust, the scent that feels like home. Sleeping on you. Ultimate trust and security. Back-facing you. Emotional. Surrender. Preferred sleeping spots. Part of their core safety zone. Some cats make this a nightly habit, not because they're cold, but because your presence has become the place they rest their guard. And when they sleep there, they're telling you, even in my most vulnerable moment, I choose you. But here's the twist. If your cat once slept on you every night and suddenly stops, don't ignore it. Cats rarely announce discomfort directly, but a sudden change in sleeping habits can speak louder than any meow. Environmental triggers, too warm, too cold, too noisy, emotional shifts, stress, disruption in routine, or tension in the home. Health concerns, physical discomfort or illness that makes closeness less appealing or painful. Sudden changes in sleeping habits. Possible red flag. Could signal environmental, emotional, or health issues. Sleep positions. Are a silent language worth monitoring? So, the next time your cat curls up on you, let them stay. That sleep isn't just comfort, it's the purest trust they can give. And it's trust worth protecting. Sign number 8. The scent thief. When your smell becomes their sanctuary, you walk into the room and there they are, curled up on your hoodie, or maybe sprawled across your pillow, the exact spot where your head rests each night. It's adorable, innocent. But it's no accident. Cats live in a world ruled by scent. For them, smell is not just information. It's memory, identity, and connection. Your scent as an anchor. When they choose your clothes, your bed, or your pillow, they're surrounding themselves with the comfort of you. The pillow effect. More than any shirt or sock, your pillow holds the richest concentration of your scent, your hair, your breath, your sleep. It's where your essence lingers longest. Emotional substitute. In your absence, your scent becomes their stand-in for your presence. It's emotional closeness, even when you're gone, choosing your clothes or bed, seeking comfort in your scent. Pillow holds strongest emotional scent imprint. Behavior reflects deep emotional attachment, not just comfort seeking. So next time you see them curled up on your hoodie or tucked into your side of the bed, resist the urge to move them. That isn't just a nap, it's an intimate ritual. Your cat's way of saying, even when you're not here, you're still with me. And now, you've uncovered some of the most touching hidden ways your cat connects with you. But these signs are only the beginning. Because next, we'll dive into the questions every cat owner secretly wonders about. And some of the answers will change the way you see your cat forever. FAQ, the most searched cat behavior questions. Revealed. Why does my cat stretch when they see me? It's more than a stretch. It's a silent oath of trust. In that moment, they're telling you they feel safe, comfortable, and glad you're there. Why does my cat follow me into the bathroom? It's not about guarding, it's about belonging. Closing the door makes them feel left out of your routine, and they want back in on the moments that matter. Why does my cat lick my feet or toes? That's allo grooming, the feline ritual of social bonding. Your feet hold some of your strongest scent markers, making them a personal target for affection. Why does my cat turn their back on me? It's not rudeness. It's one of the highest compliments they can give. Turning away means they trust you enough to let their guard down. Why does my cat stretch and look at me? That's not just movement. It's a question. They're inviting connection, checking in emotionally and asking, are we still in sync? Why does my cat bring me toys or dead animals? It's not just play. It's instinct wrapped in trust. In cat culture, sharing prey is reserved for those they call family. Why does my cat tilt their head when I talk? Cats rarely do this. When they do, it's focused listening, measuring not just your words, but the tone, the energy, the feeling behind them. Why does my cat sleep on me or next to me? Because you're their safe place, the heartbeat they trust. In that position, they're at their most vulnerable, and they've chosen you to protect them. Why does my cat lie on my clothes or pillow? Your scent is their emotional anchor. Clothes and pillows hold your essence, letting them feel close to you even when you're away. How do I know my cat loves me? Look for the silent signs, stretching near you, sleeping on your chest, bringing you gifts, licking your hands. If your cat seeks your presence, follows your rhythm, or just quietly watches you, that's love, expressed in the feline language of trust. If this video opened your eyes to the secret ways your cat connects with you, hit like and subscribe to Paws and Whiskers. There's so much more to discover about your cat's emotions, and the more you understand them, the deeper your bond will grow. Want to know what your cat's body language is really saying? Click the next video on your screen. It might just change the way you see every glance, every stretch, every silent moment you share. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which behavior surprised you the most? Your story could be the key that helps another cat lover finally understand theirs.